Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Kyogre Kawhi and we are here today doing something a little bit different on the channel. I was recently thinking that I do a lot of battle videos and streams. I do a lot of shiny hunting live streams, and I was just recently kind of thinking I wanted to diversify and do something a little bit different on the channel, like a different type of video, kind of, short little things that I feel like, just different types of things, and kind of diversify the types of videos here that you guys see on my channel. So one thing that's been going around on YouTube for a while, this isn't anything brand new, is these tier lists. And I'm sure you're all familiar with these tier lists. It's basically ranking, and you rank in tiers different kinds of Pokemon, whether people do, starter Pokemon, legendary Pokemon. And today here in this video, we are actually doing, you can probably see, this is Generation 8 Pokemon. Not necessarily the Galar Pokedex with old Pokemon. This is only new Generation 8 Pokemon and Galarian forms and Gigantamax forms. So everything that's new to Gen 8. I already, looking over this list, know there's a few things that are missing, and I don't know why the creator of the list is missing them, but I might be able to add them in after the fact, or I'll just talk about them without putting them physically on the list. But without further ado, let's jump right into that. Jump right into the tier list making. I'm excited to kind of think about this and see where everything stands now that I'm looking at it all spread out here. But if I haven't already said it, hit the like button and subscribe if you guys are new here to the channel. And let's do it. Let's hop right in here. So we have S, A, B, C, and D for our tiers. And let's just start with the Gigantamax Pokemon. Let's start with them because they're at the top here. Who's my favorite? I think Charizard is my favorite. They took Charizard's already good design and made him look even more like crazy and like intimidating and cool. My next favorite, I'm going to put Kingler up there too. I just love what they did with Kingler's design. I think it looks really cool with the long crab legs and big beard made out of foam. And I think it's probably up there as my favorite, one of my favorite Gigantamax forms. Eevee, I don't really like Eevees. Do I hate it though? I don't really like it at all. I'll put it in C for now. Maybe I'll change my mind. Butterfree is pretty good. I'm going to put that in A. I don't think they did too much different with Machamp, but I do like it. I thought they did improve on it a little bit from the original design, but they didn't really do anything but make him have glowing hands. So maybe they could have done more, but to make him look cooler, but he already, he's a cool, intimidating Pokemon, and they made slight adjustments. And I like it. I like his original design. So since the Gigantamax form isn't much different, I also like it, just not too crazy. I think similar with Gengar. I'd put Gengar in a similar kind of thought process, is where I like it, but it's not really that different from its normal design. So we're putting it there. We're also going to put Big Chungus Pikachu all the way back to the start. I did make a video way back when they announced the Gigantamax, Pikachu, Butterfree, and Charizard forms, and Eevee. I made one of my first videos kind of talking about Sword and Shield news about that. So it's kind of a callback, bringing it full circle to that. Lapras, again, I like Lapras a lot. I think they changed it up a little bit. So I'm going to put it in with the A tier. I am going to put, gosh, this is hard. I really like Garbodor's Gigantamax form here because it was really creative, and they really took a cool concept of Garbodor being a trash Pokemon, and then they Gigantamaxed it. I remember the first time playing through Sword and Shield on the channel and seeing Gigantamax Garbodor in the game for the first time. I had not seen any spoilers, so that was literally my first time seeing it ever, was when I played through the game. And just seeing the how it was like a toy boat and like Legos type bricks and other toys that were in the trash when it was small now look like full-sized airplanes and full-sized buildings because of the trash bag Gigantamax. So I think it's overall one of the coolest and most creative Gigantamax forms. So that's why we're throwing it in the S tier. with Charizard and Kingler. Then we have Snorlax. Snorlax, I think they didn't change a lot about it, but again, I thought it was a creative use of Snorlax not moving. The whole concept behind Snorlax, with it like growing, it like grows plants on it because it doesn't move at all. So it gets a bump up, because overall all they did was add a few things, but I like it, but not as much as I like the S tier ones. Melmetal I haven't seen in game, but just from the look of it, it looks pretty sick. But since I haven't seen what it looks like actually in the game, I'm just gonna put it in B tier, just because I don't really know what exactly it's gonna look like. Grookey is, I think it's a solid A tier. A tier Pokemon. It's a good design. It's really cute. I like it. There's not really anything I don't like about it. Let's see. And then Thwackey. I don't like Thwackey's design as much. I don't really, some middle stages I'm not a fan of, and this is definitely one of them. I'm gonna put it down in D or in C tier. I mean, it's just not my favorite. I just think its body shape is kind of awkward. It doesn't have a neck. It just kind of blends in with its head. It doesn't look right. And then I really like Rillaboom. Honestly, I think Rillaboom is my favorite design out of any of the first three starters. I like its look. I like the gorilla look, and I like how they gave it like hair made out of grass. It kind of looks like long hair, like wavy long hair. I like it. Excuse me. It's a cool design. Scorbunny, I like, but not quite as much as Grookey, so we're going there. I actually like the middle stage a lot because it kind of looks like it's wearing a tracksuit. And then Cinderace, honestly, back to Scorbunny's level, I don't really like it as much, so we're putting it in B tier. Sobble is adorable. Its middle stage also sucks, and Inteleon is not great. I was very disappointed. I picked Sobble for when I played through the game, and I was disappointed when I saw its final evolution. You're adorable. Baby Squirrel is adorable. Evolution of Squirrel, I don't like. I don't like it. I'm putting it in D tier. First D tier Mon. I think its face creeps me out, and I'm sick of them always jumping out and stealing all my berries. So for that reason, I just don't like it. And even though I love Corviknight, I'm not a big fan of Rookidee, to be honest. I don't like. I'll put it in B. I'm kind of neutral to it. It's not my favorite. But it's Corvisquire. Okay. G-Max Corviknight. Ooh. I'm going to put all of these in A tier. Well, I don't really like. For design-wise, purely design-wise, I'm actually putting Corviknight and its G-Max form up there in S tier because I love it. I actually really do love Corviknight's design. It's one of my. I think it's a cool, really, really cool looking Pokemon. And its G-Max. Now that I've seen its G-Max form in game, I really don't like it as much as I thought I would. So actually, I'm putting it back in A tier. Final say. I just don't like how its wings are just stagnant. Like I don't know. It just looks weird to me. This guy is weird. I'm putting him in C tier. I just don't like it. I think its eyes creep me out. But I do like its evolution a little bit better. And I like Orbeetle a lot. So its evolution for me progressively gets better. G-Max Orbeetle also is one of my favorite, really creative and cool. I remember the first time I saw G-Max Orbeetle, I like aliens and UFO kind of stuff, so I thought it was a really, really cool design, and to see a UFO Gigantamax Pokemon, thought it was super cool. This little guy is kind of forgetful for me. I used one on my playthrough and I forgot about it, so we're putting them down in C tier. They're just all right. I really do like Gossiflower and whatever its evolution's called. So they're going there. I also think in the B tier, those guys are. Wooloo and Dubwool are very cool. I like the design. I like the sheep design. They're just well executed. They're cute and cool looking Pokemon. So I think they are solid A tier deserving Pokemon. This thing I hate. I absolutely cannot stand that they made Dreadnaught's pre-evolution so terribly. I just don't like its face. Like I'm gonna be brutally honest here. I just think it's not. And then they made it evolve into something so cool. Like, its head is disproportionate. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Dreadnaught's a solid B tier Pokemon. However, its Gmax form is a solid A tier because it looks way cooler than it actually is good in battle. I like Yamper. I don't really like Boltund as much. I don't really like its design. I think it's kind of lacking. But it is just supposed to be a dog, I guess. I just personally don't think it's that amazing. Roly-Coly has a cool design. Solid B tier, solid design. Kind of lines up with how I feel about the rest of them. Kind of solid. Carkol. I think Carkol is kind of weird. I don't know. It's iffy to me. Not a fan of it's too literal to me. It's just literally a cart of coal. But then Colossal, they redeemed it with the evolution. Pretty cool, but I don't. And then its Gmax form looking like a furnace is pretty cool. So solid B tier. We have Gmax Apple guy and all the Apple boys now. Let's see. Where do we want to put the apples? I don't really like the base form. I just think and I'm not really a fan of Lapple so much. Appleton is adorable though. And then Gmax. We'll put Gmax in B. Because I don't think it's Gmax. It's Gmax is pretty cool actually. I go back and forth. No, I'm putting it down in B. But I really do like Appleton. I think the apple pie. I think it's got the cutest, coolest design. The other ones don't really appeal to me that much. Silicobra is a solid. I'm gonna put it down in C because I don't really. It's just another snake Pokemon to me. They already have Cobras with Arbok and Ekans, so I don't really think it's that different. And I really don't like Sandaconda. I don't like how it wraps itself. I just don't really like the way its design was executed. However, it makes more sense with the Gmax form. Standing up, being like a sand tornado looks really cool. I just don't like what it looks like normally that much. Cramorant is C. It's a cool mon with a cool ability. So that's why it's not a D tier, but I don't like its design. The baby Barraskewda, I don't like its design. Regular Barraskewda is an alright. Yeah, I think it's C tier design. No, I think it's B. I think it's a decent alright design. Baby Toxel. I don't really like the way it looks like it has a diaper, but I used it on my playthrough team, so it's a C tier. Both Toxtricity forms are A for sure. Gmax is a cool Gmax form. Gmax Toxtricity gets S tier for me. It's really badass and cool. Little Sizzlepede. Nothing to write home about. Big Sizzle guy, Centiskorch, pretty cool design, solid design. Its Gigantamax form isn't much different. These guys are awesome. I love the fighting octopus guys. They are A tier in my heart. I think they're very cool and creative and unique Pokemon designs. There is one other octopus, but they're different enough from Octillery that they get a pass. And they're different colors, they're different types. They're overall they have, even though they're based on the same animal, they're very different looking Pokemon, and I really am a big fan of their design. Not a big fan of the teacups. Kind of creepy. The baby hats. Don't really like the baby hat, but medium hat. I like Hatterene though. Hatterene has grown on me, and G-Max Hatterene have grown on me a lot. These are, I love the Grimmsnarl evolutionary line. So they all are A tier, but Grimmsnarl itself, I like it better than all of the other forms, obviously. Or not, I guess not obviously, but I just do. It's the final stage. I think it's the coolest looking stage, and I think it's even a little bit cooler than the G-Max form. So we are dropping it in S tier, while the rest of its forms hang out in A tier. But all solid design Pokemon. I do really like also Galarian Zigzagoon. Linoon, I like less. Obstagoon, I like about the same. Solid design Pokemon. I never really liked Linoon's original design, Linoon anyway. They made it a little bit cooler, but not enough to save it from B tier. Galarian Meowth is alright, but it gets C. I don't like Long Meowth. Long Boy Meowth, even if it's based off, like, it's supposed to be a joke or whatever, based off something, I still don't like it. Berserker, I think, is cooler than Galarian Meowth, so it goes to B tier. Cursula, super cool design, A tier. Surfetched, solid design, B tier. Or Farfetch'd and Surfetch'd, solid design Mons, B tier. Ooh, Galarian Mr. Mime. I like that it tap dances. I'm a big fan of dancing and tap dancing, so it's pretty cool to me. It gets A tier. Runerigus. I think it's kind of a step down from Cofagrigus. It's a decent, solid design. I like it, Cofagrigus, and I like it. And it was a unique way of giving it a different form, kind of having it be possessed by runes instead of a coffin, or however the lore is, but it's all right. We'll give it a B tier. It's a solid design Pokemon. I don't love it. I don't not like it. So it goes there. I don't like this thing. I'm not a fan of its design. It's just like a puddle of milk. But I do like Alchemy. Again, I don't love it, don't hate it, but it's a solid design Pokemon. Phalanx is cool. I'm just not a fan of, like, it's kind of just in the middle for me. I don't love it. Again, I don't hate it. For me, I just don't get the concept of, like, multiple Pokemon, but it's one Pokemon kind of thing. I guess I don't know, like, the backstory of what Phalanx is supposed to be, and I just think its design is just kind of weird. Pincurchin is a cool sea urchin Pokemon, and I like sea urchins. Snom is adorable. So you go there. I don't even know the name of this thing. This bug ice thing. Frostmoth. Yes. Frostmoth. Where do we... I think it's B. It's middle. I like it less than I like Snom. Stonejourner. I get that it's based off Stonehenge, but I don't think Stonehenge needed a Pokemon, a life form. I'm not a fan of it. I don't like its design at all. It's just rock. It's a rock with faces and an arm, and that's not very cool in my opinion. Ice-Q though, solid Pokemon. I thought it was kind of derpy with its ice face, and it is kind of derpy, but the derp has grown on me. Not really a fan of Indeedee. They're just kind of weird design to me. Morpeko is adorable, and I like that both of its forms. I like the hangry form a bit better. So hangry form gets A, regular form gets B. Qfant is pretty cute. Gets A tier. I like elephants, but I don't like Copperajah. I don't like how they made it so square. I like the round boy better. I love my Derpfish. My Derpfish has a special place in my heart. So Derpfish goes in S tier. Dracovish goes in A tier. The other two fossils are in B tier. Arctozolt and Dracozolt, not a huge fan. But I love Derpfish. He's just... the derpy fish here is I've used it before and I like it a lot. That's my explanation. G-Max Duraludon, I am not a fan of. I don't really like. It just looks like a giant metal skyscraper. Regular Duraludon, honestly not that big of a fan of its design. I think it looks kind of weird. Dreepy is a solid B tier. Its evolutions are definitely A tier. I like Dragapult. I just don't like the first stage as much as the other two. My favorite of the legendaries is not holding its blade, Zacian. Both the ones with the weapons, I don't really like what they look like when they have their sword and their shield, but I like Zamazenta and Zacian when they don't have.
No incoming call.
Alexa's just randomly talking to me. Weird. Eternatus, I don't like. I think it looks like a weird skeleton mishmash thing, and then its G-Max form is it's a giant hand. It doesn't make any sense. It's slightly less bad, I guess. I don't know. It was cool in the game, so I give it points for that. This little Kung Fu Bear, we don't even know what it does yet, but I love it. I love the Kung Fu Bears. Kung Fu Bears are really cool Pokemon design. This thing is ugly with its little thing on its head. So this is our tier list. I'm happy with this. This reflects how I feel. You guys probably feel very different. Definitely let your thoughts be known in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Let me guys know if you think if this is pretty accurate or pretty fair to what you guys think as well, or tell me I'm crazy if you think I'm crazy. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. But I had a lot of fun making this video and kind of just giving you guys my thoughts on all the Gen 8 Pokemon. If you guys, let me know if you want to see more kind of ranking videos like this on the channel. I have fun making them, so let me know if you guys enjoy them. But for now, I will let you guys go. Peace.